But let's start with the big focus we've had this morning, because the first big election battle of 2017 has been settled in favor of the BJP. And start with Mumbai, where the civic body polls of the richest civic bodies have seen a fascinating contest. BJP got 82. The Shiv Sena, which has dominated Mumbai for 30 years, just squeaked home in the end. They were leading by a big margin at the start, got 84. Congress 31. MNS of Raj Thackeray down and out 7. Congress also down by almost half. Others 23. And one of the BJP candidates won on a lottery because was in a tie with the Sena. It was as close as that in Mumbai. Big gains by the BJP, which had only 31 seats last time in alliance, now on its own got 82. But it's not just Mumbai. Take a look at what else happened today. In Pune, the other big city of Maharashtra, the BJP for the first time will have its own mayor in Pune. They have crossed the halfway mark. Shiv Sena and the NCP of Sharad Pawar, importantly, is down. This was a city dominated by the Pawar family. It's now all saffron. Take a look at wine country, Nashik, because even in the wine country, it is the BJP which has done remarkably well. They won 67 out of 122. They'll form a majority there. And here the MNS of Raj Thackeray, which had its mayor, is down to 5. So MNS Thackeray down, as well as Sharad Pawar down in Pune. The Congress taking a hit almost everywhere. The other big story, not as surprising, because in Thane, the Shiv Sena's bastion, it's the Shiv Sena that has retained power. They've crossed the halfway mark, and this is the one place where the Shiv Sena has reason to celebrate. Mumbai, remember, they're number 1, but it is a very close run thing. And the final numbers came from Nagpur, the citadel of the RSS. And here again, it is the BJP all the way. They won 99 out of 151. So clearly today, it's a big day to celebrate for the BJP. 470 to the BJP is the total number of seats across the local bodies. The Sena less than half. Look at the Congress, not even 100. The NCP barely crossing 100. You add all these and they barely cross what the BJP has achieved. Remarkable performance by the BJP today. And the man who really was responsible for this performance is Devendra Fadnavis. It is Mr. Fadnavis today who has emerged as the big winner. But the Shiv Sena was able to achieve kind of a moral victory in Mumbai by ending up higher than the BJP. Let's first take a look at what happened in Mumbai, that neck and neck battle between the Shiv Sena and the BJP.
It was a nail-biting performance of the Shiv Sena and the BJP. Snapping the 20-year-old alliance, Sena won one of the toughest battles till date.
It is because of the people we got elected. People trusted Shiv Sena. People trusted Uddhav ji. People trusted our memorandum.
हम अपनी ताकत आजमाने की कोशिश जो हमारी चल रही है, अपनी ताकत दिखाने की कोशिश चल रही है। शिवसेना पूरे महाराष्ट्र में अपने ताकत पर लड़ना चाहती है, तो फिर एक बार गठबंधन का जो गदा है मरा हुआ हमारे सर पर लेकर हम क्यों घूमें?
Sena fought the big Brahan Mumbai Municipal Corporation polls 2017 single-handedly. Uddhav's aggressive approach and his efforts to invoke the Marathi credo against the BJP led to his crucial victory. Keeping its base intact among its traditional voters, middle and lower middle class and the Marathi population, Uddhav has certainly taken control over Mumbai and Thane. A high-pitched campaign by the Shiv Sena saw a vibrant avatar of its chief Uddhav Thackeray. But Sena lost its grip in the suburbs, where a mixed crowd of the educated upper middle class voters did not keep up with the Shiv Sena. Uddhav's 20 rallies out of the 25 were venued in Mumbai. Uddhav also tried to woo the non-Marathi voters, bringing in Hardik Patel from Gujarat, praising Akhilesh Yadav. But it seems demonetization did not seem to be a game changer as BJP swiped full majority in 8 out of 10 places that went to polls. This was Uddhav's first municipal corporation polls, which he fought alone and managed to keep Mumbai to himself. But by losing Nashik, which used to be Sena's stronghold, Uddhav's performance is commendable but not enough.
The Shiv Sena may have retained its bastion in Thane, but it has only got a slight over the BJP in its citadel Mumbai. In an attempt to secure its strongholds, the Shiv Sena has performed really bad in other municipal corporations. And the urban space of Shiv Sena is being slowly taken over by the BJP, and that is what going to be a big wake-up call for Shiv Sena President Uddhav Thackeray. With camera person Kiran Sapkal, Kamlesh Sutar in Mumbai for India Today.
At the end of the day, really, there is only one man of the match, and he is Maharashtra's Chief Minister, Devendra Fadnavis. The BJP emerging as the biggest gainer, the first mayor it will have in Pune, virtually going neck and neck with the Shiv Sena in Mumbai and sweeping the rest of the big cities. Devendra Fadnavis is emerging as Maharashtra's Neta number 1.
A new political star is born. Able CM, able administrator, and now Maha Boss. From Nagpur to Mumbai, Maharashtra has voted for its new youth icon, the state's Neta number 1, Devendra Fadnavis.
मैं महाराष्ट्र की तमाम जनता का अभिनंदन करना चाहता हूं। मुंबई की महानगरपालिका में बहुत बड़ी विजय हमको प्राप्त हुई है।
Fadnavis powered the BJP in its grudge match with the Shiv Sena, banking on his image as a politician who delivers. Addressing 62 rallies across Maharashtra in 11 days, finally lifting the trophy as BJP's man of the match for Maharashtra's civic polls.
देखिए, महाराष्ट्र के भारतीय जनता पार्टी के इतिहास में इतना बड़ा यश पहली बार मिला है और इस यश के लिए मैं विशेष रूप से मुख्यमंत्री देवेंद्र फडणवीस और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं का बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करूंगा।
Mumbaikar wants transparency and I am very much confident now Mumbai Municipal Corporation will have only 2 agendas, transparency and development.
Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis did a no bars campaign across various municipal corporations and the Zilla Parishads which were going into election. Just on the last day of campaigning, he held 3 different rallies in 3 different cities on just one day, including Mumbai. And he had emerged as the face of the party during these local body elections.
Here is how Fadnavis's plan worked out for the BJP. Jumping from 31 seats in 2012 to 82 seats in Mumbai. Its tally in the suburbs from Bandra to Dahisar is over 45 seats. The new urban middle class helping shatter Uddhav's blockbuster victory dream. The BJP stamp is also clear in 8 out of 10 municipal corporations. BJP has toppled NCP in Pune by winning 77 seats and winning Sena MNS's stronghold of Nashik with 51 seats.
जो भी बातें जैसे उन्होंने हमारे सामने रखी थी, ट्रांसपेरेंसी, जो ट्रांसपेरेंसी का सर्टिफिकेट में केंद्र सरकार ने मुझे दिया है, तो वही ट्रांसपेरेंसी की बात मैं उनके सामने रखूंगा।
There is no denying that Fadnavis has emerged as the new politician with an appeal across Maharashtra after Sharad Pawar and the Thackeray surname.
Though BJP has not emerged as a single largest party in the BMC election, but yes, their strike rate is really commendable. From 37, now they have crossed 80 this time, and it happened just because of leadership of Devendra Fadnavis. Now, in 2019, it is fixed that Devendra Fadnavis will be leader of Maharashtra BJP. In Mumbai with camera person Rakesh Saraskar, Mayuresh Ranpate for India Today.
Okay, the man of the match is pleasantly taking a flight to Nagpur, to his hometown, but just before he is speaking to us, appreciate You're joining us, Devendra Fadnavis, on the phone line at the moment. My first question, first of all, congratulations, Mr. Fadnavis, on that remarkable victory. I must ask you this. Did you expect a victory of this magnitude, sir, across Maharashtra, or are you also taken aback by the scale of what has happened today?
But frankly speaking, I did. Because, the way Mr. Modi has created a wave of transparency in entire India, I could sense that there is a huge support to that way of transparency and development in Maharashtra. And we were carrying forward the same legacy. So wherever I used to go, I used to get a lot of response from the people. So I was quite confident that in municipal corporations as well as in the Jilla Panchayat, BJP will be victorious. And now the result is.
So you seem to be giving the credit of this victory to Mr. Modi, but there will be those who think you are the reason behind this victory. It was your face on all the posters. Why not say that today is your big day? In fact, on the posters I saw you were saying, Maza Vatsan, my promise. You were actually saying that you would fulfill the promises. Do you see this in some level at least as your big moment when you have finally arrived in politics?
No, you see, I'm working here as a chief minister, so naturally my posters will be there. But let me tell you that this actually the wave of confidence, a wave of transparency, which is created by Modi ji, has been translated into votes in Maharashtra.
But in your press conference today, you said demonetization has worked in favor of you. There are many who believe that demonetization led to hardships. It appears now that politically, demonetization is working in favor of the BJP. What is the reason for it? Why do you believe demonetization is actually politically working in your favor?
You see, what happened actually is all the people faced little hardships while the demonetization was going on, but people were sure that the intentions of our Prime Minister is to fight corruption and black money. So they believed in those intentions. And now that the sense of confidence which is created by the Honorable Prime Minister, that what he is doing is in the interest of nation, people have believed it and it has been translated into votes.
But it was a very closely let's turn to Mumbai, Mr. Fadnavis, because one of my focuses in the last couple of days was Mumbai ka big boss kaun? Who will be the big boss of Mumbai? Because you and the Shiv Sena were engaged in a bitter tussle for capturing power in Mumbai. What has happened is the gap between the two of you is barely 2 seats. They've got 84, you've got 82. It now seems no one has a majority clearly, so you will have to tie up with that same Shiv Sena with whom you had a bitter tussle before the elections. Is that now inevitable? And who is the big boss of Mumbai now?
See, as far as BJP is concerned, we have our core committee. The core committee will decide the next course of action. But whatever we decide, the actual basis for decision would be agenda of transparency, because we have fought this elections on the agenda of transparency. We want transparent governance in Mumbai Municipal Corporation. That was our plank. People voted us for transparency. So anything which we decide will actually, the basis will be the agenda of transparency.
So you keep saying this word transparency to me, but with this constant tutu meme between the Shiv Sena and the BJP, this morning in their mouthpiece, they said your government was a failure. Your leader Kirit Somaya even went to the extent of claiming Uddhav Thackeray had offshore accounts. He was deeply involved in corruption. Given these kind of comments made, where is the transparency? I mean, overnight, suddenly, how will this alliance work now?
I think as of now, the alliance in Maharashtra is working well, and I don't see that there's any problem to my government as such. But so far as Mumbai is concerned, I think that people largely wanted absolute, transparent governance, and I think for the first time Any chief minister has asked votes on the basis of development and transparency, and people have reacted and people have given me the mandate.
Will we see a coalition government, Mr. Fadnavis, between the Shiv Sena and BJP? That's my simple point. In Mumbai, will the two of you now form a government? Will you have alternate mayors, 2.5 years Shiv Sena, 2.5 years BJP?
As of now, I cannot comment on that because I think our agenda is of basically transparency. So we'll look at all the options. Our core committee will sit, we'll look at all the options, and then we will decide the course.
Sir, but whatever it is, you for today have become Neta number 1 in Maharashtra. When you took over 2 years ago, many thought you were too young, inexperienced. There were BJP leaders also who were disgruntled. Now, do you see yourself finally emerging as the leader of Maharashtra and also a future leader, many are saying, in the center? Do you see yourself as a pan-India leader today?
Well, I would only say that people have shown confidence in our leadership, in my leadership. I'm very happy about that. But at the same time, I think it's because of the legacy which is created by our Honorable Prime Minister. And now my responsibility is more, because when people show such confidence, you have to deliver. So from today, I think I have to work more, so I'll try and deliver more.
The reason I'm asking you this, sir, as I said, is when you became Maharashtra CM, many said you were just, too inexperienced. Have you sent a firm message today that now you are in charge? We will see a more assertive Devendra Fadnavis after this big victory.
I think in politics, every success sends some message. But to me, I would always say that in Maharashtra, we are working as a team, and I'm the leader of the team. And let me tell you, it's a statement that all my ministers and all the people from my party president, all are helping me. They are totally behind me. So I think it's a success of a team. Of course, I'm the face of the team, so credit will always go to me.
I'm going to ask you one last question. Sir, somebody today on one of my programs seemed to say that there is a new slogan, Aaj Narendra, Kal Devendra, almost hinting that in a post-Modi world, if the BJP is to look for a leader after Narendra Modi, maybe 5-10 years down the line, it will be you. What do you have to say to that?
देखिए, मैं एक बात कहता हूँ कि मैं कोई नंबर 1 का लीडर नहीं हूँ. मैं नंबर 1 की जो महाराष्ट्र की पार्टी है उसका लीडर हूँ.
Okay, Devendra Fadnavis, many congratulations. I apologize for the phone line, but you're on a flight to Nagpur and I appreciate you taking the time to speak to us. Thanks very much. Devendra Fadnavis, the man of the moment there, joining us in his first interview since he has won that big victory in Maharashtra. The big questions now that I want to raise is Devendra Fadnavis now clearly the BJP's leader of the future. With a no clear majority, who will be Mumbai's big boss and mayor? Has the BJP simply become an unstoppable juggernaut? And is the revival of the Congress now nowhere near in sight? Is the Congress virtually finished in its original bastion of Maharashtra? Joining me on my face-off, Shweta Shalini, BJP spokesperson from Pune, joins me Charanjit Singh Sapra, Congress spokesperson. I want to ask you, Shweta, we heard Devendra Fadnavis there, virtually indicating that the BJP now will play the major role in the politics of Maharashtra. Am I to understand that the BJP believes it is now the premier saffron party of Maharashtra, not the Shiv Sena? Today, the BJP has once again emphasized that. They did it in the 2014 assembly elections, but now you are the number 1 party of Maharashtra. Is that the message you believe that has been sent out?
I think, Rajdeep, first, I think it's a landslide victory of the people of Maharashtra. You heard our Honorable Chief Minister talk, and we owe it completely to the ideals of one man, Shri Narendra Bhai Modi, and the reflection of the ideals on the Honorable Chief Minister himself. So I think the people have participated in this huge festival of democracy, owed us the transparency. The moment is ours, the parties, and the party owes the entire success to the people and the motto of transparent transformation. So I think it is a paradigm shift in politics that we see, and you will see a lot of practical politics, performance politics, which is coming into action. So I firmly believe that it is not anything else but the success of an ideology, which is transparency, performance, and accountability in politics.
Madam, the Chief Minister kept using this word transparency. You're using the word transparency. What is transparent? You fight the elections against the Shiv Sena, accuse the Shiv Sena, and you accuse each other of corruption, inefficiency, and now it appears after the elections, you will once again be sharing the same government, be it in Mumbai or indeed in Delhi and Maharashtra. So what are we to understand? Where is the transparency if you are going to align with the party that you call corrupt in the build-up to the elections? Mr. Kirit Somaiya, MP, even claimed that there are offshore accounts of Uddhav Thackeray that he knows of. Where is the transparency? Yes, you won an election, but where is the transparency?
Rajdeep, I'm amazed by this question of yours, because this was our primary agenda when we went out to the people of Maharashtra on the basis of transparency. So what we basically said, that we want to build a government which was based on transparency, and the people have voted us in. So people understand this agenda of transparency, and we would want to say that we would want to be transparent. In fact, we've gone ahead in Mumbai to say that we will go to an extent of our own corporators who would have come to power to go on to online sites, tell their performances, give out their taxes, their benefits, everything. So primarily, we have fought this election on the basis of transparency, won the elections on the basis of transparency, and I think this is the ideals of transparency that we would want to stick by. Yes, we've had differences.
Madam, it's not about that. You accuse you are going to align with the party whose leader you claim has offshore accounts. Madam, you claim transparency, you claim you have a war against black money. During the campaign, you all said that the Shiv Sena leader had offshore accounts. Now you will form a government with him in all probability in Mumbai. Where is the transparency? I'm sorry to ask you this question again and again, but even in this hour of triumph, if you all are so obsessed with transparency, then you should be breaking this alliance today. Today you have the strength on your own, break the alliance, then one will say you're transparent.
Rajdeep ji, I would just want to say that let's not jump into conclusion, because as the Honorable Chief Minister said, the core committee is going to decide. So I would not want to comment on the fact, I'm too small a Karyakarta to comment on the fact whether we will have an alliance, we will not have an alliance, we will go alone, we will not go alone, etc., etc. But one we are very sure of as a party, as a spokesperson, is that whatever we do is the base of it is definitely going to be transparency.
The base of it is going to be transparency. I want to come to you.
This is not only a poll promise, but an ideology that we stick by.
I want to come to you, Charanjit Singh Sapra, because the Congress, the BJP has lesser problems to deal with. They have to deal with the fact whether they want to be in alliance with the Shiv Sena or not anymore after this big victory. You have to deal with the problem that you are disappearing from Maharashtra's map. The state which was once a dominant party, Congress state, is gradually seeing the Shiv Sena taking, and the BJP in particular, taking it over. You are virtually facing an existential crisis, Mr. Sapra.
Rajdeep, I agree to this, that Congress has to do a serious diagnosis and we have to put our house in order. And the process will of course start. But the issue with BJP is more difficult. You know, they have been talking about
let's talk about the Congress. No, sir, I want to talk about the Congress first. Mr. Sapra, let's talk about the Congress. A party which doesn't seem to have, which still seems to be in ICU. You seem to be facing a lingering death. You are saying that the diagnosis is clear. You are in a serious ICU situation. No. You need massive surgery.
No, Rajdeep, see, the issue is Congress has been facing such situations. If you remember 1978, you know what happened with Indira ji, but still she came back. So it's not an issue. We have to organize our house. We have to do a serious diagnosis and we'll come back. That's not an issue. And let me put it very clear, in the urban areas, the Congress, except if you see Pune, where we were in alliance with NCP, and Sholapur, we were on our own. Except for these two corporations, we were not in power in any of the corporations which have gone to elections now. So, and then we are more, recognized as a party which is popular in the rural area. So, but anyhow, we have to work in cities also, we have to work in the urban area also. So our leaders are serious about it. We had a detailed meeting today evening also. And probably the reports are being made.
Where is the problem?
Let's see what is gone wrong where.
It's very clear.
That cannot be solved in one day, Rajdeep.
Sir, I'm not saying it's in one day, but this is a problem now which has existed for the last few years, particularly after your 2014 defeat. Virtually every election you've lost. Even in Odisha, a state where you had a strong base, once you came third last week in Zilla Parishad elections, you are now being reduced to a third player in Maharashtra. Let's be clear, there is a problem with your leadership, possibly at the top. There is a lack of organization, there is faction fighting. I've had leaders coming today on the program telling me tickets... No, they've come and said that many leaders did not even work for the Congress in Mumbai. Why not admit that your party needs a major surgery?
I am admitting to that. When I am saying that we need a serious diagnosis, I mean the same. So you are using the word surgery, I am using diagnosis.
But doesn't this start at the top?
The issue is...
Mr. Rahul Gandhi appointed Sanjay Nirupam. Mr. Rahul Gandhi appointed Sanjay Nirupam, backed him. Today Mr. Nirupam is offering to resign. What about those who are supposed to be appointing these leaders? What will happen to them?
See, Rajdeep, the municipal corporation elections, the High Command had left to the regional, our organization like Mumbai Congress or Maharashtra Congress or for the district committees. So these are the decisions taken by them. And whatever has gone wrong, we have to check, we have to see where we can rectify it. So that's a process. We just can't blame all the leaders. Of course, there are some discrepancies and we have to come over it. We just can't throw people out.
Really leave it there, because clearly the Congress at the moment is saying we will introspect, but whether that introspection will result in any real major surgery in the party is a big question mark at the moment. But after this first big defeat of 2017, clearly the Congress has got yet another wake-up call. How long will it take before the Congress wakes up from its slumber is anyone's guess. Let's leave it today. Charan Singh Sapra, you'll have faced a big defeat. The BJP is the big winner of Maharashtra today. The other big winner is Axis My India, the pollster for India Today. 2 days ago, we gave you the exit poll results for the Mumbai election and indeed all the civic body election. Now, sometimes we go wrong, but this time we were literally spot on. Remarkable performance by Axis My India. Well, Axis, APM, the big winners. Meanwhile, another impact here of India Today. The Election Commission today has initiated a probe into the India Today investigation that we brought to you yesterday, the cash for vote scandal of 2017. Soon after the broadcast last night by the India Today group, the Election Commission took note of the expose, and this morning a decision was taken to order a probe. Through the day today, the legal advisors of the Election Commission will be poring through the contents of that investigation to assess what action can be initiated. Remember, we had shown how candidates of parties like the Samajwadi Party, BJP, BSP and the Peace Party were blatantly violating Election Commission guidelines, were claiming that they were spending crores of rupees on their election campaign and even buying votes through liquor and other means.